On for the third. Stand by. Gates open, off and racing. Dusty Tycoon out wide, first to go, spearing to the early lead. Deja Nova was nicely away. Third on settling down, Grand Zoo, being steady by the jockey. Hard Labour slips her on the inside. Then came Renouf. And Moon and Me, in contrast to recent starts, has ridden quietly. It goes back to last. Into the first bend now with just over 800 left to run. And Dusty Tycoon gets her own way in front. She controls by 2. Deja Nova second. Third, the inside Hard Labour. And she's getting a tiny run first up. I like the way the stablemate Grand Zoo, 1 Renouf and 1 away Moon and Me last, 5 off the lead. At the halfway mark, 600 left to run, and Dusty Tycoon couldn't have wished for an easier first 600 metres. 36.9 to be official. Around the turn in front, should sprint strongly. Deja Nova a length behind it. Hard Labour driving towards the rail. Grand Zoo starts to put in. Renouf's under pressure, and Moon and Me too far back. Dusty Tycoon in full flight now, led the way from Hard Labour. Renouf getting about its business. Then Deja Nova and Grand Zoo. They're lining up behind Dusty Tycoon. She's sprinting hard and fast. Renouf's the only danger. No danger. Dusty Tycoon beat Renouf, who did well. Hard Labour third. Fourth, Grand Zoo. Moon and Me never a chance. And Deja Nova out towards the tail in 110.8. Home in 33.96.
Yeah, they couldn't beat David home in 33.96, 36.90. The first 600 metres for a Class 5 is a stroll in the park.
Absolute stroll in the park. You knew if you're betting in the run, Maxie, you'd have been loading up into that first corner.
$1.20.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like a 2,400 metre race, didn't it?
Crazy. She was just idling along, almost like as if she were in a trial.
Yeah. So they pretty much, well, they didn't stay in the one position. Renouf, very good again. She's a talent, Renouf, and I thought that Kyle had her under pretty good control there, given that there was no tempo, and she wasn't overdoing it, but she's finished the race off strongly again. Hard Labour, she settled third the fence. She made ground, and Grand Zoo back and forth, but it was all about the tempo of the race, and I think, you know, these horses are pretty established with their pattern, so I think most people had her rolling along at a tempo probably a little faster than that. I thought that was ridiculously slow. Almost 37 seconds for the first 3 in a Class 5. 22.66 the run up the straight, and 12.06. So she's really dashed home the last 600. Only a long neck, and then 1 3/4, and Bernie overall 110.8. You're about to be surrounded by 1 million owners.
We are. I was just asking Graham, who's in charge of looking after the winning owners here, how many are you going to give a drink to? I'm not sure how many are here today, but they are filing into this winner's stall. We're going to have a chat now with Mel Sharp, of course, foreman extraordinaire for Rob Heathcote. And you've had all the glory of coming north today to the Sunshine Coast. Did you bring your surfboard?
I know, I wish I should have brought my bikini and everything, but no one wants to see this while on the beach.
Oh, rubbish, oh, rubbish. Well, certainly plenty of owners. How many owners are here today?
I would say a lot. I think about 20 plus are here, so no, it's a great little turnout for her. This has been an early nice Christmas present for everyone here, and the team, the stable, my runners. So we're just so stoked to get it. You know, stepping back in grade today to a midweek is very beneficial for this mare. She's been a bit of a tough, hard luck, you know. She's had her fair share of troubles, but she's always consistent and tried her heart out, and just absolutely thrilled to get a win on the board again for the My Runners.
Sectionally wise, it was an absolute gimme, wasn't it? Almost 37 for the first 3.
I know, I seen her rolling around the corner, and Leah was just tugging, swinging off her, and I was like, oh, how nice is this? No one's bothered us, and she had a beautiful run in transit.
Do you think we need an alcoholic sponsor for My Runners?
Yeah, I know, they should totally, maybe Malibu, bit of, you know, Bundy rum, something.
Bundy rum, 4X?
Definitely, without a doubt. There'll be a few beers tonight.
There will be. Well done on the win, Mel.
Awesome, thanks, Benny.
All right, there she's Mel Sharp on behalf of Rob Heathcote. Now we're going to make my way through this big bunch of owners. I'm not sure how many, but perhaps 40 to 60 maybe here today. They love her. They can't get enough. They're dying to climb over the fence just to touch her on the nose. And they must love Leah Kilner because she does a great job. She is her regular rider, And she loves her. I'm just looking for my cameraman. We've lost him, but well done, Leah.
Thanks, Ben. You know, it was a really nice win today. She's back in grade and, you know, she's really been running really well this preparation in a lot harder races. So getting her back in grade today and getting another win on the board gets her confidence up.
I guess speaking with all these owners, it's almost like practicing your public speaking.
Absolutely. No, there's a lot of them. It's great to, you know, it's a great initiative, the My Runners, what they put on, and so good to have so many, you know, people involved in a horse like her. She's been great to them all. So, no, it's very good to get another win for them.
It's just like a trial, the first part of this race. I think you've run nearly 37 the first three. That's blue murder.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't believe it. They left me alone too, and I was swinging off her and she relaxed beautiful, and because, you know, she jumped so well and she crossed them easily, and I thought, oh, if they're going to give it to me cheaply, I'll take it. So, and that they did, which, you know, worked out beautiful for her, and she was able to get into a nice rhythm and win well.
All right, you practice your public speaking. Well done.
Perfect. Thanks, Bernie.
There she is, winning jockey, Leah Kilner. They certainly add a buzz to our midweek racing. We see a lot of the My Runners horses at midweek racing, and sometimes Saturdays too, but particularly the midweek. And they do add another dimension. It's like rent a crowd, and they cheer very, very loudly, Munsey. 2 beats 8, 1 and 5.